a point at that journey that I was sad, hurt, wasn't too comfortable with leaving, but I know I had to for the better of me. And then my mother, my daughter, my husband, they was like, stop crying. And I really got in a funk about it.
Wow.
That's all I was doing with her. You know what I mean? She is amazing at what she does. You know what I mean? So, and I took that break, and I'm like, what do I do now? That's all I was doing in the community was being a part of this dance team. And I stopped. I cried, stressed, you know what I mean? My mom, everybody was like, you know what, stop crying, you can do it. My daughter, who's 15, she's one of our team captains of United Dance Team. She was like the main one, like, Mom, just go for it. You can do your own dance team. And I'm looking at her like, I can't do it. I don't know how to do this stuff, you know what I mean? So it all happened. I stopped crying. I prayed about it. God was like, you know what, girl, you are better than this. You can do this. So I took that leap of faith, and June 13th, 2018 is when I had my first meet and greet with the 7 dancers and the 8 parents. And we mingled, we talked, and here I am today with United Dance Team.
That's amazing. I mean, because the perseverance, because sometimes people, you get down and out about yourself, and you just feel down, and you don't get that strength to keep going. And that's amazing to have that strength to keep going and to persevere and come through. Because it's hard. And it's not easy, and especially to instill that confidence in yourself to be able to do what you love to do, because you obviously loved it. Because if you didn't love it, you wouldn't have cared. It wouldn't have been any crying. You would have went on with your life and just went on. You know what I mean? But obviously you cared about this, and you cared about doing this and bringing it to the community. So, hey, I give you nothing but applause for that, because that's amazing.
Thank you.
And especially for, us, unfortunately, we don't own a lot, and it's to have that condition in your brain that I can do this myself. Is always something. I always give big applause to that, because we're always in a, some of us, we always think, hey, I can't do it. I can't do it. They're not gonna let me. The man's gonna hold me back. I can't. And just not having that mentality is so great. And so refreshing, because we have to move forward instead of focusing on what we can't do. I just love that, and that's why we love bringing business owners on, because it's us starting this business. I know how hard it is. Before I didn't know, you know what I mean. But now that I've started, and I know how much you don't know, and how much you have to learn, and how 24/7 you're taking yourself to school, and other people are taking you to school. You have to listen. And you have to be willing to learn, you know what I mean? And I definitely give you a hand for that. So you started out with 8 parents, and you said 7 kids, 7 kids. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. And where are you at now? How many kids you got in your group?
I am at, if I'm not mistaken, the count from Monday, I am at about 27 dancers.
Wow.
So 2 weeks ago, I didn't have this many. And Wednesday night I practiced. I'm like, I got a lot of babies here tonight. I'm like, we didn't have this many. So we're growing. You know what I mean? Some come, some stay. I have some that been with me since 2018. I have some that came, was like, I don't even know left from right. But Mrs.Shay and our choreographers, we get them out of that stage. So if they are shy, I tell them right from the beginning, hey, you shy? Yeah, okay, well, Mrs.Shay gonna get that out of you. And I have.
That's dope.
You can't tell them babies nothing. Can't tell them nothing.
Hey, man, it's not easy to get up there and dance and do your thing. You know what I mean? You got people looking at you. You get stage fright. And you got to be able to, encourage the kids that this will help. And it does help a lot.
Yes.
Getting that stage fright out of the way, it helps kids to become themselves more. To be able to be themselves while people